still have to, do what they tell you and present it. It's the same thing as being corporate, So to me, if I go to Silicon Valley and I get a bunch of other people's money and I have to listen to a board, that's just too much for a guy like me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't showing up to board meetings, and I might be high if I'm smoking in that moment. And they might not have to ask me, all of this. I'm so confident in my history and what I've done, and I'm so confident in my ability to execute certain things that I'm real confident right now in investing in my skills. You know what I'm saying? It's, to me, it makes the most sense. What I notice is, like, if you go to Silicon Valley and you do get one of these apps, you're still going to have to pay a celebrity to promote it. You know what I'm saying? But if you have celebrity and you have your own stuff, which is what I taught Jay-Z, which is what I taught Kanye and everyone else, use yourself and leverage your own celebrity, but own the products yourself. And that's basically how you become a businessman. That's it. If you're a celebrity, instead of working for someone else that owns a product, make the product, use your celebrity, because now you don't have to pay for the promotion that you didn't have to anymore. And then you get to make, millions of dollars without having to spend millions of dollars like everyone else does, without having to hire somebody else. It's like being a player coach. So if Michael Jordan owned Chicago Bulls while he was that dude, it makes a lot of sense to own that team. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to really worry about paying Michael Jordan $100 million a year, because you're Michael Jordan. You own it. Paying yourself $100 million a year makes things a lot cheaper. It actually gives you room to pay for Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So I just think it's better to get. See, to me, if people that invest in other people know that they have to invest in other people because they can't do it themselves. So it's like, what are you good at? Are you good at recognizing talent, or do you have talent? Initially, I was good at recognizing talent because I didn't have confidence in my own. But recognizing talent became a talent within itself. So when I was able to recognize talent and I became a celebrity for recognizing talent, I'm like, oh shit, I have a celebrity. I don't even need talent no more. Now I can make my own shit and put my own celebrity to it, and I can move when I feel like it. And that's the bliss of investing in yourself. And what I've invested in now, I can pass on to my children. I don't have to ask my board members if my kid can work for me. I don't have to ask, anyone that's funded my company what move and who I want to make that move with. So it's cool. I'm not mad. I think, Ashton Kutcher did a lot of that. I remember them investing in Uber and a lot of things that have checked now, but it's just not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not saying anyone else should do it, but for me, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I think. Well, I think that what I like the fact that Nas at the very least, got other people, kind of thinking outside of that box, just helping them. The way it aligns with your type of thinking is that it seems that there's an effort now for people to kind of just realize that a lot of the money is made off the stage, that they're behind the stage, creating the stage, creating the platforms and letting other people do the work, providing the funding, or maybe in Nas's case, using his celebrity to promote something that he's invested in, where he says, I want a percentage of the company and I'll bring the attention to the company. Y'all do the technology. And I think at the very least, it just opens that door to where people just understand, especially brothers, like there's a lot of ways for you to make money, whether it's entertainment or anything else. Most of the money actually in this country, 80% of the world's wealth was generated in Silicon Valley over the last 2 years. 80%. So that's where the money's at. The money's really not in entertainment like that. So
all those apps, to cut you off, but all those apps that make money are about being more of a curator. Uber doesn't put up $1. They hold no inventory. Either there's ANRB or VRBO or any of those places. But the one thing I wanted to say is, what I'm noticing is most artists want to be businessmen, and most businessmen want to be artists.
Wow.
So obviously knows I want to be an artist. And Nas is probably like, oh, I'm sick of being an artist. I want to be a businessman. So it's like even every basketball player wants to be a rapper. Every rapper wants to play basketball. Just human nature, I think, for men not to be satisfied and want to do everything. You know what I'm saying?
So did you and Nas have a good relationship back when you were in the industry? Are y'all cool? It
was us. He was a nemesis. It wasn't personal, but he was always battling Jay. But I tried to sign Nas. I tried to sign the whole firm first, and then Steve Stops snaked us like he always does. Pause. But we were trying to sign them a long time ago. I actually ultimately ended up signing. with Jay. So I never took none of that shit personal ever. But like relationship, it's like a Jermaine Dupri relationship. When we see each other, we cool. Do we call and check on each other? No. We go to the movies? No. Does anybody send us out? Do I send the money out? He send me? No. It's just very cordial. It's respect. I have a lot of respect for Nas. He's definitely one of the greatest, top 3 for sure. And he's a poet, and he seems like a gentleman, and I think he conducts himself with a lot of pride, and he makes us look good. He's a real artist. I like that about him. So, but as far as personal relationship, if we see each other, we're definitely cool. I don't feel no way ever.
Oh, okay.